So there were a lot of nasty comments. You look like a man. Why do you want to do this? What's the need? After 40, is this required? You might get hurt. There are times when I've cried in the gym. I've told my trainer that all these things people are saying.
हे गाइस व्हाट्स अप, वेलकम टू मैट फिट जंकी। सो आज हम मिलने जा रहे हैं भावना से। जैसा कि अभी अभी आपने सुना, टू अचीव व्हाट शी वांटेड टू अचीव उनको बहुत सारे नॉर्म्स, बहुत सारी सोसाइटी की प्रॉब्लम्स को फेस करना पड़ा, जो कि आपने अभी अभी वीडियो में सुना। बहुत बुरा लगता है सब देख के कि ये वो लोग हैं जिन्होंने खुद तो कुछ अचीव किया नहीं है लाइफ में, लेकिन जो करना चाहता है उसको रोकने के लिए सबसे आगे, सबसे पहले खड़े हो जाते हैं। इट्स सैड टू सी दैट, बट आई एम वेरी हैप्पी टू से कि भावना ने अपने आप को रोका नहीं। शी वेंट अहेड एंड ग्रैब्ड 7, एंड आई मीन इट, 7 गोल्ड मेडल्स ऑल अक्रॉस द वर्ल्ड। शी हैड कम्पीटेड इंटरनेशनली एंड आई मीन उनकी जर्नी बहुत इंस्पायरिंग है, एंड आई एम वेरी प्राउड टू शेयर दिस जर्नी विद ऑल ऑफ यू। आई विश इट हेल्प्स you out. So let's meet Bhavna, guys.
Hi, I am Bhavna Tokekar. I am a professional powerlifter. I play in Masters 2 category in under 67.5 kgs body weight. I've won 4 gold medals in Asian Championship in Chelyabinsk, Russia in July 2019, and I've won 3 gold medals in World Powerlifting Championship in Moscow, Russia again in December 2019. There I broke a world record in bench press. So the world record is in my name now for the bench press. Well, I do run also. I have participated in and completed 2 half marathons. First one was in Ahmedabad, which was Safal half marathon, and the second was Run Bhopal Run 2018. I am 48 years old, a mother of 2 grown-up kids, and a proud homemaker. Well, about my fitness journey, it is not a fat to fit story. I was always active. I used to go for my walks regularly. I still do go for my walks, though the kilometers have reduced. Earlier it was 4 to 5 kilometers, but now I generally go after my workout or after my dinner for around 1 or 2 kilometers. My weight training journey started because I had skin inflammation, and due to that I had to take a lot of medicines. In fact, I still do have that issue, and at times during major flare-ups I do have to take strong medications, and because of that there used to be a lot of mood swings and lot of lethargy, lot of water retention. So because of that I thought, why not try out something which might help, or at least I would get to draw my attention from these irritations and all that to something different. So to divert the attention from my skin inflammation and skin issues, I started my weight training journey, and now here I am for around almost 8-9 years. I have been training regularly, rigorously, not taking a break at all. Even during this lockdown I have made a small gym on my terrace where I do work out, and I do put my those home workout videos on Instagram too. Well, the challenges I faced in my weight training journey was, since I started weight training after the age of 40, and though the weights were smaller then, very tinier you can say, but my body was not used to the weights, so there were a lot of aches and pains, and it was in fact very difficult. Plus, since I was taking a lot of medications, immune suppressants, and a lot of anti-allergics and all that, so I had to, my body took a lot of time to recover from those weight training sessions. So one of the challenge was to go through those pains and still train next day, or keep training every day in spite of so much of pain. The other challenge which I faced was from the society. When I started with smaller weights, it was still okay, but gradually I started increasing my load, or you can say weights. So there were a lot of nasty comments, lot of I mean, why do you want to do this? What's the need? After 40, is this required? You might get hurt, or you look like a man. In fact, there are so many that uh, so many nastier, you can say, that I can't even say it in public. And those were all from the society, from the people we live with day in and day out. We go out, we hang out. So it was quite disturbing at times, and there are times when I've cried in the gym. I've told my trainer that all these things people are saying. So he just kept telling me that whatever you are doing, it's perfectly normal. People are not used to seeing ladies lifting weights. So just don't bother, and just keep doing what you're doing, what you like. About the inspiration, I always have said, and I believe that you have to be your own inspiration. You cannot be inspired by others and do something which is totally not normal or against what the regular people do. So, if you have to do something different, if you have to follow your own passion or thing which you love, so the inspiration has to be from within. That you have to be your own inspiration. There cannot be any. You can tomorrow you can see a person, a successful person, and say, "Oh, I want to become like that." But then you become like them. You don't become like yourself. So the inspiration has to come from within. Yes, if you ask me whom I look up to, well, my all-time favorite is Mary Kom. The reason for it is after having married, having 3 kids, and still she is on the roll. Well, frankly speaking, how did I choose powerlifting? Well, 2 years back, I never knew anything about powerlifting. I used to generally search on the internet or on the Instagram. I used to follow a lot of fitness related things. So there I came across knowing powerlifting. So I researched on it. I checked a lot of videos and how to go about it and all that. So that is when I found out that these are things which I normally am doing in the gym. So and that is when I found out that at my age also I can participate. The basic difference between weight lifting and powerlifting is weightlifting is all overhead movements, and powerlifting is squat, bench, and deadlift. So the main difference is weightlifting is all overhead movements, clean and jerk, clean and snatch. So all overhead movements are weightlifting, and squats, bench press, and deadlift are powerlifting. Competing along with international athletes had been amazing. I mean, the feelings can't be described in words. They were so warm, so friendly, came forward to help me, support me without knowing each other. In fact, we never spoke the same language. Mostly they were Russians, so they used to speak Russian, and I never knew Russian. They couldn't speak English, so it was very difficult to convey or what we wanted to say. So we used to use Google Translator for our chats or whatever we wanted to convey. And now I have become good friends with few of them. In fact, one of them is a big fan of Mithun Chakravarti, and he he in fact wants to come down to India, and after the lockdown, of course, and wants to meet Mithun Chakravarti. My mantra for natural athletes is consistency, dedication, hard work. There cannot be any shortcuts, and don't think about success. Success will come eventually if you are working hard, if you're working smart, in fact. also is more important. So working smart, working out smartly, dedicatedly every day without getting irritated or bored about the process. So those 3-4 things, dedication, consistency and hard work, can take you places. My goal right now is let's see how the lockdown goes. If everything goes fine, then we have a world championship again in Moscow in December. So it will all depend on how this lockdown or how this COVID-19 goes through. So let's see. I'm hoping for the best and I'm working out for that. Well, my biggest competition is myself. I don't believe in competing with others. In fact, this is a very normal. Normally, people say these things, but I truly believe, because if you're competing with others, you are limiting yourself. You are competing with their score. You're not competing with your own potential. I believe you have to do or outdo, you can say, every day what you have done the previous day. So you have to be your own competition. Only then you will progress. Only then you will be able to. You don't have to defeat or defeat others. You have to defeat yourself the very next day. I mean, if I have done 100 kgs of deadlift, next week or next to next week, I have to, or I should be able to do 105 kgs or 110 kgs. So I have to be my own competition. I cannot be somebody. I cannot see somebody else's score and then I would think, okay, if she's done 100 or 105 kgs, and now I have to do 110. But then I'm limiting myself to 110 only. I could do much more. I could do 120 kgs that day. So you have to be your own competition. My biggest support from the industry is I have made few friends in the Asian Championship. One of them is Ronnie Thakur. I'm very close to him. He keeps checking on my videos. He keeps giving corrections, though he's much younger, but he's very close to me. And a few Russian athletes too. They keep checking on my videos and they keep giving me little corrections or suggestions or so how to go about it. And so a lot of support, lot of blessings. And the other support, I'm still supported by my previous trainers. They are not from powerlifting industry. They are from Indian Air Force bodybuilding team. And I don't train under them right now, but they still do keep checking my videos, keep giving suggestions, keep checking on whether I'm working out, whether I'm eating properly. So lot of support and lot of blessings, you can say. I'm blessed to have people like that. About MadFit Junkie, the interesting part which I liked about them is a common platform given to athletes, be it powerlifting or calisthenics or bodybuilding. I love to see or to watch the journey of these athletes, and it's very interesting to know how or what people go through, how they work out, and I've been following them for quite some time now, and I'm liking it.
Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like our video and if you want to promote yourself and motivate others, you can connect with us. To connect, you can find all the details in the description. Please like, share and subscribe to my video. To subscribe to my channel, click here. And to watch our previous videos, you can click here. Thank you so much.